Hey, it's Risa G coming in from her very cluttered kitchen to talk another Tool Tuesday. And as usual, I'm continuing with my conversations about summer produce. I've done a few things on corn and on peaches, and now I'm talking tomatoes, okay? Your regular store variety of beefsteak. This one's an overripe purple Cherokee. I think it's purple Cherokee. It's a little overripe. But I wanted to talk about the best way of slicing them and what I use to slice them. And then, of course, obviously a lot of people can at this time of the year. I don't. But I do have the food mill. So I wanted to show you a little bit about the food mill for making sauce. I mean, I'm not going to actually make sauce, and I'm not going to make the tomatoes, but I'll show you what you'd have to do and why you need a food mill or something like that. Okay, so I thought I would talk tomato tools, Tools 101, tomato edition. Okay. So I like, and I think it's necessary, that if you're going to slice a tomato, whether it's tiny, like this husky cherry, or these little ones that you get at Costco, or probably these days you can get them at the farmers markets, Sun Golds and all these little like yellow grape tomatoes and whatever. No matter what you use, you need a serrated knife. Right? And this one is actually called a tomato knife. This one specifically is from Pampered Chef from a few years ago. But a lot of the knife companies make small serrated knives, which are perfect for the job. Okay? And then you can also use a bread knife. This one I got from QVC a few years ago. So I thought I would show you. I mean, the easiest way, of course, and plus, you only have to make one swipe with these. Look at that, one swipe, boom. Okay, one swipe. I love small serrated knives for this job, okay? And then, of course, for the big tomatoes, you should use your bread knife. Okay, this one has a bit of a damaged bottom. So see, just cut it right off. And then, boom, slice it. All right, now you have perfect tomato slices for a sandwich or for a caprese salad. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do tonight, caprese salad. Okay, and it's even good with something that's a little bit overripe. Okay, we need to use this tomato up. It's a little overripe. Bought it at Whole Foods. All right, look at that, beautiful. Okay, so that's slicing, very important. Serrated knives for slicing. And then, let's say you're making sauce. All right, I don't make a lot of sauce from scratch. Make mostly with canned San Marzano tomatoes or really good Italian tomatoes that I can find. But what you should do when you're making sauce is first you cut off, you make a cross with a knife in the bottom of the tomato on the stem end, okay? And you boil them for a couple minutes, all right? A few minutes. And then, I mean, you could cook them slightly whole, you know. And then what you do is you put them into one of these old food mills. They usually come with a couple of different discs that you can put on the inside to make, whether it's coarse or fine or whatever. But this one's very old, and I bought it at the flea market. It even says food mill, and it's got a registration, you know, a copyright thing. So it's an official food mill. And it's got some kind of a name over here, which I never noticed before. But anyway, so you put them in, right? You put the tomato in, skin and all. And you just go like this until all of the pulp comes out, and there might be some stuff left over here. You scrape it off, okay? And it leaves all the skins, which is a wonderful thing. This way you don't have to peel them. But if you wanted to peel them, like I said, you could make it cross in the bottom and boil them for a few minutes. But most people peel them first. I don't necessarily. If I'm going to make sauce from fresh, I usually just cook them in chunks with salt and pepper and herbs and olive oil and garlic or whatever. And then I put the whole mess into the food mill. And I go one way, and then I go the other way until all the tomatoes are through. And then you have, you know, your tomato sauce all pureed, ready to go. Or you can just do it with just tomatoes. Just cook them down, cook them for 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever, until they get a little soft. Then put them in, and you can have just, you know, your own homemade crushed tomatoes. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful. Go and get yourself a serrated knife if you don't have one. Very necessary for tomatoes. And I hope you'll come back again and see what's going on in my cluttered kitchen. So please subscribe and press that little bell, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.